THOSE eyeshadows update for you. I have a good update, I think. It's relatively okay. I do have some shades rolling out, and so I always find it exciting to roll new shades in. So let's get started because there are 6 shades. Somehow in this project I ended up with 6 shades a few months ago and I've never gone back down to 5. So yeah, that's a lot. Okay, so as always, I like to go with the shade that I've used the least. In this case, there are 2 that I've used only 3 times this month. So I do have a shade from my Juvia's Place, the Bronze Rustic palette. The shade that I decided to roll in is this one right here. As I said, I've only used it the 3 times since last month. So not a huge amount of progress. It's quite a warm brown as well, so it's just been a little bit of struggle because I haven't been wearing a lot of warmer tones this month. So this one clearly is staying in. I haven't used it nearly enough. Next up, we have a shade from my Colourpop from Menagerie Cosmetics. This one I've used also 3 times. I did really well last month, and then this month I've just used it a little bit less. So it's this shade right here called Pride. You can see I have a really significant dent in there, but I don't think it looks too different from last time, to be fair, because most of that was from September's use. But yeah, only 3 uses. I do have more to go because I think I've only used this a total of 8 times so far, which is kind of crazy to me. It's a really powdery shadow, but it's deep. So I think maybe another 5 more uses and I'll hit pan. I think so, so we'll see. I just haven't been going into those types of tones either because I do like using that for more of a green look, which I haven't really done too many this month. Okay, and then in this project, I do like to have one of my Colourpop singles. I did depot a bunch of my 9 pans and my 12 pans in this magnetic palette, and I like to roll in one of these for my THOSE eyeshadows because I'm trying to get use out of these, and I feel like it's a good way to do it. So I've been working on the shade Side to Side, which is from the Sweet Talk palette. It is a Super Shock. This one I've used 4 times. I actually have a little bit on today. It's just one of those where you don't need a lot to get what you need because obviously it is pretty impactful as a Super Shock. So I don't think I'm gonna hit pan, to be fair. By the end, I like to use the shade 20 times and then I roll it out in this project. And so at this point now, I'm at 8 uses. So obviously still have a ways to go, but 12 more uses, do I think I'm gonna hit pan in this project? I actually don't think I will, but it's fine because I'm getting use out of it, which is better than neglecting it. We have a shade that I'm wearing today, and this one I've actually hit pan, but I also feel like it's kind of like a cheap pan, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. So this is the Revolution palette Dangerous Love, and the shade that I have been working on is called Marry Me, and it is this gold that I have on the lids today. But as you can see, it ended up shifting and crumbling before my finger the last few times that I have used it. And I did see the pan today, but it was literally because the whole shadow like crumbled and like kind of fell in its place and I had to push it back down. So it ended up being really crumbly, and I'm not complaining about that. It's just I don't feel like this is a true pan, but at the same time, there is a pan there. So I'm just gonna go with it. I hope no one like hates me on that because I have been using it. I've used it 5 times this month and I've used it 11 times in total for the project. So anyway, that one is done, and had it not been now, it would have been next month that I would officially hit the pan if it wasn't like moving around so much. I'm a little bit worried that it's just going to crumble and fall because actually what you see right here is really thin, and that's like what I was pushing back down. So anyway, this one is rolling out. I actually really liked it. I like pairing it with the next shade that I'm going to be talking about, which is this Lilac, and that one is from the Jewels and Gem palette from Odens Eyes. So this one I rolled in, was it last month? Yeah, it was last month, and I've used it 5 times so far this month. And it is this matte right here. And I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty powdery. So I've gotten quite a bit of disturbance on there already with just 5 uses. When I rolled it in, I had used it before. It just didn't look like this. So more of a dip is forming now. And I have paired it with this Marry Me shade a couple times actually this month. So this is not just like the first time that I've done this look. I've done this look before. And I really liked it. So I wanted to do it again and also get another use out of these. before I do my update. So anyway, this one obviously staying in, but I do feel like I could probably hit pan, which would be fun to do. I don't know if I mentioned, but I used that 5 times as well. So then the one that I've used the most is actually from my Air Avatar palette from the Airbender Lethal Cosmetics collection. And this one will also be rolling out, not because I've hit pan, unfortunately, but I have hit my 20 uses. I think I'm going to continue using this palette though outside of this project so I can hit pan. Because honestly, look where I am. This is the shade I've been working on. I used it another 10 times this month. I used it 10 times last month and I'm at my 20 uses. I think maybe another 10 uses, maybe less, maybe less. I would say less, maybe 5 to 8 more uses and I will have a pan, but I don't want to keep it in for a whole month. I'll just do that on the side and then obviously talk about it in my beauty bank if I do end up hitting pan in it, because I'd much rather roll in a different shade that maybe is a little bit more interesting or the same type of shade, I don't really know, but I'd much rather have some interest in this project. So I've done my 20 uses. I'm going to carry on trying to hit pan in my own time. I'll just leave it to the side because it is a shade. I'm wearing it today. It's a shade that I can wear with anything because obviously it is my skin tone. And so it's just a good lid setting shade because I don't really use anything else to set my lids. So it's kind of like the only thing that I would use if I'm not specifically using just one palette alone. So anyway, this one is rolling out of this project, but staying very much in front of me until I hit that pan. So I will be rolling in 2 new shades today. All right, so here we go. We're gonna pick 2 palettes and then I will decide which shade I want to hit pan on. So the first one is the Lethal Water. So this is the same collection as the Air, but it is the blue palette, which actually is perfect. It's kind of fun that I'm pulling another brand new palette. So we will pull that and then I will see which shade. It's gonna be a blue shade, probably, unless I can get away with picking something else. And then Gloss Gods Let's Get Nude. Okay, so neither one are in projects right now, so I will get those. All right, this is fun. They're like more new, like both of these palettes I got this year, so they're like newer in my collection. They're not, it is nice to pick old palettes, but it's also nice to pick newer ones. So anyway, this one is newer than the Let's Get Nude. I just got this in August and I tried it out in September. So like I said, it's a blue palette. Ooh, it's so pretty though. But also it does have this shade, which is not blue. So I could like totally cheat and go for a shade that's not blue. It does also have this off-white shade as well. I don't think I want to hit pan off-white. Let me just watch this one. This one's called You. And I think it's a little bit of a, this is stunning, but can I hit pan in a shade like that? It's so metallic. I don't know if I can hit pan in a shade like that. Maybe I should go for the brown. I'm straight away going for the other tones, but there is a normal shade in here, which is a brown. I could also go to this blue over here, which is really, really beautiful. That actually might be a little bit easier to pan than that. It's a little bit less metallic. It looks like the formula, it would be maybe slightly easier to hit pan on too. It's a little crumblier. Crumblier, is that a word? Yeah, I'm sure it's a word. I could go with this periwinkle blue over here, but I don't wear blue enough. I think I'm gonna try to hit pan on this one, which is Agna Kella. I don't know, but this one is so pretty. Let me just swatch the first one. First one is stunning, but it's just a little bit blinding. So this is the one that I'm going to pick. But they're both really, really beautiful. But I think I want to pick this one because I think it's just like what I'm going for right now. It's kind of icy, it's blue. I'm into these tones at the moment. So yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited. Ooh, it's so exciting. Okay, so I'm going to be rolling that shade in. And then we have the Let's Get Nude from Gloss Gods. So admittedly, and I said this multiple times, it's not my favorite palette from Gloss Gods, but it does actually have some really stunning shades. I don't think I want to try to hit pan in a matte. It takes a long time with Gloss Gods. So I think I'm going to try to hit pan in one of the oh no, actually this matte looks like I have a little bit of disturbance on here. Maybe I could hit pan on that one. But I do have the Juvia's Place matte brown. That's a very warm tone. And then I do have, oh, the sun. Oh, she's out. Oh, hello. It's been raining all day. You are peeking out and I'm so bright. Lovely. Great timing. You rain all day long and then you come out right now. Just to mess me up. Thank you very much. Okay, and then I also have, oh gosh, I can't, wait, hold on. One moment, please. All right, I closed like half of the curtain. Oh, now she's disappearing. So now I'm gonna be super dark. I can't, this is like the worst time of year. Whenever the clocks change, this during winter is the worst time because I film in natural light, and yeah, my videos don't always like the same in terms of the tone and the quality and like the hue and everything, because depending on like how bright it is or what time of day it is. But this honestly is the worst time of year for me to try to film in natural light because it is always changing. Okay, she's gone now. She's gone. She's a she today. Who knows what she'll be tomorrow? Okay, anyway, this one, I also have this matte. So do I want to pull another matte is what I'm thinking. It's kind of what I was trying to think. Oh gosh, what's she doing? Okay, and then let me see. I don't know. Maybe we need to swatch some things, or should I swatch? I'm gonna swatch all of the color stories that I have. I mean, I just rolled out this, which is a gold, and there are like gold. Don't you dare! Don't do it. There are golds in here. And so, oh gosh, it's gorgeous in the sun. Do you see that? Oh my God, so pretty. All right, don't ever dare the sun because she will do it. She will, oh my gosh. Are you serious right now? All right, so here it is. It looks like she is gone for now. This is what my current color story is. I've just obviously added that one in from the Lethal water palette, and then I've got the Odens Eye, I've got this rustic brown from Juvia's Place, then I've got the Super Shot from Colourpop, and then I have this one from Menagerie. So quite a lot going on, and we need to decide from here what we want to roll in, and I haven't a clue. I've wasted all this time and I still do not know. I think anything will work, right? I think a part of me doesn't want to do a matte. So I'm thinking potentially this one, which is called Golden Hour, and it's one of their crumblier shades. So I'm being strategic. I think maybe potentially this one would work. Let me put it next. I'm going to put, ooh, oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to put it right there. So it's more like, it's got like that gold flip, but then it also has a little bit of like lilac to it. I don't really know. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So just to recap, I'm rolling in this shade for next time. And hopefully I can hit pan on it in like one use and then we'll be done. No, I'm joking, but it will, I don't think this will take too long because it's a very, very creamy shade. And maybe I will be able to pair it with this shade and have like a similar vibe to what I'm going on today. Because I find these looks to be very easy and wearable for the week. So not all of these shades are that wearable, but I don't know, I think it's kind of a fun color story. It's a lot going on. I do like this new shade that's they're rolling into. It's got a little bit of like periwinkle purple to it as well. It's not just full on blue, so I think it pairs really beautifully with this Odens Eye, just the two of those. And then these four actually work really well together. These are like more of my, I've got two cool tones. This is cool, but it also could work with a warm tone because it's among all these warm tones and it works. So anyway, that is my update for my Pan THOSE eyeshadows. So I'm excited. I don't feel too disappointed with the palettes that have been chosen. So yeah, hopefully I can get some more good use for the next update. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you all next time. Bye.